Immediate load implants discussion by Medical Tourism Corporation's American Dental Association member dental expert in Costa Rica.
Basically, immediate load implant is part of the family of the same implants, only it's like the latest implant that came out. It came out almost 10 years ago by all those changes that implants have been suffering. We can say that implants have a history of maybe 25 to 30 years, and this immediate load has been around for almost 10 years. The only difference that what happens is that it gives us a different situation makes it easier for the patient, it makes it easier for us as a dentist on the procedure, because immediate load will just save the implant, will save the patient on time on the procedure, and it also will save us. It will be easier for us to do the procedure because we don't have to really do a surgery. So for those patients that are really afraid of just going into surgery and doing all those stuff, the implants, this kind of implant, the immediate load will be easier because it takes less than 10 minutes to do the procedure. It's painless, and it will be easier to adapt. And that way there's less damage on the bone and less damage on the patient, so the healing process takes over easily. What we ask for a patient is between 7 to 10 days, when we can actually get everything done, and everything is done in just one day. Let's say we see them, they arrive on day one, we'll see them either the same day or the day after, and we'll do all the procedure. That will take over maybe an hour and a half to 3 hours, depending on how many things that we have to do on them. And we'll see them a week later just to restore everything and put all the crowns and everything, have everything installed, and we will see them again just a day after, just to double check on their bites and to see if they have any concern about the occlusion and everything. So everything could be done in less than 10 days, which is one of the greatest advantage that you can get from, not only because of the price, that you can get as much as 70% off the normal pricing locally, but you can actually save. A normal procedure like this of a full mouth restoration will take you sometimes from 12 to 18 months. Here in Costa Rica, you can do it for 10 days. Immediate load implants is good for everybody just because of the procedure. It makes it so easy, so everybody could be a candidate. There's just a few people that will not be candidates, and those are people that really have a lot of lost bone, and there's no way we can actually put the implants in there. But those are just a few people, because one of the greatest things about the immediate load is allow us to work with less bone than the normal two-stage implant. And those patients that have some kind of different disease that they're not controlled, for example, somebody that is diabetic and doesn't control himself, and those are not a good candidates, and some other disease. But I mean, there's so not frequently that I can tell you that maybe 90% of the people are good candidates for that. And especially that it's such an easy procedure that people at the end will just see that as different as not what they imagine, because there's people imagine the implants are so they have to go through so much trouble or so much surgeries that they will just be afraid of it, and it's gonna hurt so much just to be able to open their bones and do a lot of surgery. And with the immediate load, it makes it so easy that people sometimes, what people will say is, "Are you done? Is it so easy? Why? I mean, why do they take so long to do it back home?" The problem is not everybody's doing this system, but it's been available. Actually, our system is from US, and we actually learned it there, and we've been doing it for the last years. And if you ask me, I would just stick to immediate load implant and not the other implant for lots of reasons. Actually, all the reasons give us immediate load as the best option for any other
Medical
patient.
Tourism Corporation facilitates affordable medical and dental treatment at world-class international hospitals and clinics. Fill out the estimate request form on our site, medicaltourismco.com, for a free quote and more information.